give her back, man, she a rental. Yeah, I love my Glock, man, we like info.
Shout out to New Gordy.
That money till it's
Let's get it, baby.
Man, it all can be so simple.
No Longer Trap podcast, baby. We lit.
You, then they hate you. Fake love, I'm so above you. Do anything to
Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Good morning, Mingo. Good morning. Let's go, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. We lit, man. Let's get it, man. Long weekend, man. Come on, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's go. Shout out to my brother Joe Leezy, man.
Yeah.
My whole Fit First crew. Let's go, man. All gas, no brakes. It's Monday, baby. Let's go.
Big man, big plans. Yeah, I'm on the paper route. Franklin St.
Mecca, Grand Rising, Mecca.
See a drought. They not working, they just talking. They
Grand Rising, everybody. Let's go, baby.
Home and take the scenic route. Mayo man, just like Malone, got GG in the South. You fabricate it to the bone, you do it for the clout. Stack up large amounts until it's hard to count. I truly understand that they don't understand. Your bitch and my sheets, and she still got a man. Your fans don't mean nothing if you ain't got a plan. Pedro Martinez, I give her back, man, she a rental. Yeah, I love my Glock, man, we like info. Stack that money till it's info.
Yo, man, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's go, baby. If you ain't subscribed, man, come on, man. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Do anything to replace you. Man, it all can be so simple. I'm up early, but no Alonzo. Shout out the bucket word the Jizzle. I played the block into the window. Man, it all can be so simple. Big man, big plans. Yeah, I'm on the paper route. Franklin St. I'm the way I take the neighbor out. Never thirsty on my worst day. I won't see a drought. They not working, they just talking. They do it for clout. Yeah.
Grand Rising. Let's go, baby. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. We lit, man. I got my cousin Brandon back in the building, man. What's up, big?
Good morning.
You know what I'm saying? You know, man. When Brandon's in here,
you help people customize and save Liberty Mutual.
Oh my God. Let's get it, man. Shout out to my cousin Johnny Jack. What up, baby? I see you.
The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just
shout out to my nephew Fear Price. Let's get it, baby.
The only thing that's on my mind is
Demon Time, baby.
It's not beside 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Y'all nigga got Demon Time, yeah, I can't feel no more. And he just out here trying to slide, trying to kill some more. And he don't even hit my line, that's how I feel no more. And this shit really get real, this pain ain't no joke. Pain deep in his eyes.
Good morning, Miss Jackson. Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. Let's go, man.
When you see me, said I was up, I know a nigga down. When I was trying to go on call, who the fuck around? When I was silent through the blocks, it was like a ghost town. One day ran who
Grand Rising to everybody. Let's go, man.
And you thinking that you be right with heat down. And we been straight up, it's like for weeks now. And we still shining out with them heat down. Young nigga in time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying it. Be very careful, nigga, watch out what you say. On that demon time, nigga, you could die today. I'm talking right now, cause of how I flow and how I breathe is my technique. Glock 19 and the tourists to protect me. I don't wanna talk about no diamonds, just forget me. All I gotta tell my niggas is you ready? We about to make some big moves and they heavy. When it's time to ride, it's only family who I call them. But sometimes I get selfish, get to sliding for myself.
Shout out to Fear Price.
Yeah, you know I'm a rider.
Let's get it. It's demon time, baby.
Just a demon and a demon. Hit a 33, that's 2 30s, rolling 60. Plus another 12, yeah, we rolling 7-2. Plus knock up 40, so it's only 32. You know I ride for my niggas. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only thing that's on my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around and lose your life just for trying this. Young nigga, demon time, I don't feel no more. The only my mind is I'ma slide for this. It's not beside 32, you know I die for this. You fuck around.
Hey. Good morning, Grand Rising. Oh, I don't want to use them. Grand Rising to everybody. Grand Rising to everybody. Hey, first and foremost, man, I want to say Grand Rising to everybody. Shout out to my brother Chief Rocker in the building. He's way in the mountains right now, but he's tapped in. Yeah, yo, you got to see where he's at. He's in Tennessee in these mountains and these cabins, man. And oh my God, I wish I could have dragged his big-headed ass off that mountain, man. Oh my God, with a lasso rope. Get your ass down here, Victor. Get your ass down here, boy. Left me over here in this, and you went in that mountains over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, but good morning, Grand Rising to everybody, man. Long weekend, man. A lot to talk about, man. Rat Atlanta. We're gonna definitely talk about Rat in Atlanta. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta talk about it. The reason why I hate talking about it, but I'm even gonna start it off with it. Hey, so I know it's everybody. This is on every timeline. It's all over social media, and I kind of understand. I kind of understand why it's all over social media, because now, right? So what happened is, if everybody don't know what's going on, Young Thug's a rat. I don't care what nobody says. I'm saying it here on the No Longer Trap podcast that man went into that interrogation. I don't need to see no paperwork. I don't see the need. Yo, let me tell you something to all you criminals. All you criminals and all you mothers and fathers that you need to tell your kids. You need to show them the Young Thug tape. You need to let your kids know, look, this is the guy that everybody was looking up to. This is the guy that was making people get shot. This is the guy that everybody was, when he beat Try, when he stood 10 tall, everybody was giving this guy hero flags. You need to show your kids, this is what they do when they're in the interrogation room. This is what they do when they're in the interrogation room. See, I don't feel bad for Young Thug, Brandon. No. Everything Young Thug gets right now, he deserves. You know why? Because he knows better than going in that damn room talking that much. You know better, Doug. You can't, hey, yo, you can give the argument, right? Oh, he was just trying to throw the cops on Pee-wee because Pee-wee was in jail for it. Fuck that. Man, you was in there for 2 hours exchanging numbers. You was doing the most. And now every rat in Atlanta, see, it happens here in our state too. It happens, see, it's a popularity contest. If you didn't rat on me, do you see all of the guys, all you gotta do is, if a motherfucker say he's real, and if you real, if that man testified on somebody, how could you be real standing next to him? That man put a bunch of people in jail. I'm never saying you a rat, but you a raccoon, because you eat out the same garbage. Shout out to my brother Zip the Drip. Zip gave me that metaphor. And that's the real shit. You eat up the same garbage as a fucking rat. You're a raccoon. There's a lot of raccoons. But that's in Atlanta. I don't even care about that really. I just, it's a message to the kids that was looking up to Young Thug. That's the only why I'm talking about it, because a lot of kids were screaming, "Get Slime's home, Slime, free Slime." Look what Slime did. Look how Slime was acting in the police station. You know what I'm saying? Pee-wee Cook Thug, Chief said. Yeah, but look. This is what I want parents to tell their kids, man. Look at that. Look at that. That man was supposed to be top gangster, the big dog in Atlanta. He was in there singing like a canary. I want somebody to tell me only people that are saying Thug wasn't singing was his friends. And now, can I just say this, Brandon? Do you remember how this case, who was the first rat in this case?
Gunna, supposedly.
Yes. Now, only thing Gunna said was YSL was a gang. Oh, I'm not justifying what Gunna did at all. I'm not justifying Gunna. You shouldn't have said nothing either. You shouldn't have said that. But How can they call Gunna and Dog try to dismantle Gunna's whole career by him saying YSL's a gang after seeing what Young Thug was up in there for 2 hours talking about? Number how can you call Gunna a rat after seeing that video? You goddamn well you cannot call Gunna a rat. And then when I started reading and I started watching all the stuff that Thug said about Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace, all because he wouldn't sign with him. And my thing I want to know is, why the Atlanta police keep releasing all of his voice recordings from the prison, man, with him talking about everybody? They're trying to get him killed.
Destroy his reputation, everything.
They're trying to destroy his reputation. Because he was talking about everybody. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna move on, man. I got too much to talk about, man. We had a long weekend, man. Long weekend, man. First and foremost, man, shout out to my brother Zoe and Zio. Shout out to my sister Trish, man, for their wedding this weekend out in St. Petersburg, man. Oh, we had a dope time, man. Shout out to all my Charles Parks brothers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my whole St. Pete family. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Always showing me a great time. You understand what I'm saying? You know how they do it, baby. You know we've been out there. We went out there many times.
It's always a good time.
Hey, I tell you one time. Hey, when we was out there, let me tell you a quick story. One time we was in St. Pete and we was in Sarasota. So we was out there late night. So a truck came by. And when the truck came by, another truck came by. And all of a sudden, yo, I was so scared, right? I was stuck. Yo, when people say you get stuck, I really got stuck because I didn't know which way to run. So I just backed myself behind a car, and your cousin came with the blicker from the other side. So I felt safe when I seen him come out the car, and everybody, I felt the kind of safe. But I gotta say this though, right? He was sitting there acting like it was nothing. I wanted to get back to Rhode Island fast. Oh my God.
Shout out to my peoples down there.
Hell yeah, shout out.
Soda, Dame, Milk.
Hell yeah, shout out to Milk, Bun.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, all of that, man. But I gotta say that shit is it's a different type of world out there. I just gotta say that, man. But shout out to them for always keeping us safe down there, bitch. Because you gotta be safe down there. And I want to say this to everybody that travels. Yo, when you travel, you must keep your eyes open, bro. I don't need people to when you leave this city to go to other cities and then fall asleep. Shit be happening in other cities. You want to be in front of that shit. You definitely don't want to be behind that shit if something happens. So when you on vacation, I want y'all to pay attention when you go to these clubs and stuff.
No, fuck that. What about that? What about the time we was in St. Pete in the alley with my cousin? This motherfucker's out there juking and jiving and shit. Oh my God.
Hey, yo, if there was ever one time when Trap was scared to death, I'm talking about scared. And I kept looking at Brandon. Brandon got a pocket knife. I never gonna forget this shit. He pulled out the pocket knife and opened the blade, right? And I'm looking at this nigga, man. I said, Brandon, yo, we are surrounded. These guys got machine guns. They got so many guns, right? I never seen this many guns in the streets. Nigga. I seen this in movies, right? And I'm sitting there where they had us trapped in the. I don't even. Oh my God.
It was
how we made it.
Guns out there, nigga.
Yo, shout out to the brothers kept us safe. Just say that.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying, man? Can I just say, oh God, different type of life. But I just want to say, man, shout out to everybody that was at the opening of the Truders games, and the ref situation. I just want to address that because me and Brandon, we really came up with a solution. You know what I'm saying? But not even a solution. What we would have did. And it ain't about money. It ain't about none. And I want to say to this, man. All you parents that are around talking about it and not trying to help the situation, yo, man, you just fucked up. I gotta say it. Yo, we need to be trying to address the situation so it never happens again. Exactly. Instead of running around blaming people when whose fault it is. Yo, no matter whose fault it is, the kids didn't play football. That's the whole. Now we don't want that to happen again. How are we gonna rectify that?
I don't understand how it happened in the first place. There be too many motherfucking grown ass men that be at the intruders field that can ref a fucking kids football game. So I don't understand why niggas didn't take the initiative to ref their kids fucking football game, my nigga. I think that's the shit that makes it whack, nigga.
No, but really,
I be down there. You know, my son played since he was fucking 6-7 years old.
Yeah.
He's 16 now.
But Brandon,
there's too many niggas that be down there that know the game of football that could have ref them fucking games, my nigga.
But Brandon, how would have sounded if they would have been on the sideline? How would the other families, what would the protests would have been? Or they got refs from the family. I'm just looking from playing. This is what Chief would have did. This is devil's advocate. Now, as a parent, yeah, I want to go out there and give these kids a good time, but the other team might say, oh, he's cheating for the kids, or they might protest. But I'm just using that. I know what, as a man, I'm not going out there cheating. I'm not going out there cheating. You understand? If I step out there for them kids, I'm not cheating either way.
At the game, there's 4 to 6 refs on the field. So it could have been 3 from the intruder side. And the same thing goes for the visiting team.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guaranteeing you there's fathers on that side that know the fucking game, nigga. Like, why did the kids have to suffer and not be able to play their game? That's all I'm saying.
What you're saying is we could have kept it 100. We could have went 3 from the visiting team.
And 3 from the...
Yes.
Come on, nigga.
And mixed it up. So we know that could have not been no cheating.
No cheating, none of that.
Yes, we could have leveled it out on an even playing
field. Ain't gonna be no biased calls. Decisions are not being made.
Yes. And I just want to say this. I'm gonna address. When I do see, I definitely tried to talk to Melissa. I didn't get her number. I called my daughter, but I definitely talked to Dre and let's figure out how we can help. How can we make sure this don't? You know what I'm saying? We just fuck all you people that are sitting here. Fuck out of here. Take your kid and go then. Talking shit, bro. Shit happens. All right.
It's not even so much as take your kid and go, because then at the end of the day, that's not fair to the child. He wants to play football with his.
You're right. So my thing is this.
You gotta have something else better to do than to sit around some shit you didn't try to help.
You didn't try to help.
Yeah, so what the fuck are you gossiping about?
What are you guys making subbing posters and doing all this crazy shit for when we could just
hand no type of solution to the fucking problem? So why the fuck should I give a fuck about your gossip?
Yeah. You're just sitting there adding gas to the fire.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. Yeah. And these are kids we're talking about. We're not talking about, see, if we was talking about grown folks, we could gossip about it.
Exactly.
We could gossip about it, but we're talking about kids.
We're talking about the babies not being able to have fun.
Not having the fun.
What the fuck they want to do.
You gotta see how many sad faces because they didn't play football. You know how many kids went home sad? You know how many kids went home, probably got into some trouble?
Come on.
That's why it's not a game. It's not nothing to be gossiping about. Nothing to be adding fuel.
Could have been avoided if adults in the fucking community would have stepped the fuck up. That's all it takes. Because you act like we got NFL refs reffing these fucking kids' games. There are people just like us, motherfucker. Like us.
I know some of the refs. We all know the refs. And some of us know the games better than the refs.
Niggas that be at these intruder games watching the football games know the game of football better than the rest that a referee in the game. Why the fuck you couldn't ref it?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit, man. It's all a bunch of excuses. Niggas placing the blame. Ain't nobody trying to figure out a solution. Everybody just want to keep placing the fucking blame.
Oh, it was that person. It was that person. It was that person. That person's fault. Nah, it was all of our fault as a community.
Thank you.
Because everybody's fault. Because our kids lost.
Everybody's kid lost. Nigga.
Everybody's kid took an L that day.
Everybody's kid took an L that day.
And
what are you talking about?
And that's not what we striving for. We not. It's a battle. L, they took it. But when they both teams are not, they're taking L's and they ain't even lick a sweat. A sweat ain't even came down their head.
I don't know how.
That's wrong.
I don't know football. If I knew football, I would have been there refereeing.
Yo, yes, we need to. Yeah, we can get some referee outfits. Chief said we should get some.
Them black and white Foot Locker shirts are fucking
$20.
Yeah, like $17.99. Nigga, I go on Amazon and order 12 of them right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll get 12 of the bitches.
We gonna get the shirts and motherfuckers is gonna take the initiative to put them on in case the shit happens again. That's what needs to be spoken about.
Yes, we got to go to the board members, man. I got to call J Mac, man. Matter of fact,
who the fuck's the board members?
Let me call J Mac.
Yeah, call J Mac, man.
Let me call J Mac up, man. Let me see what's up with J Mac.
I don't like talking.
This is J Mac's field. I know this is J Mac's. This is what J Mac. This is what his job.
And look, I'm gonna ask J Mac the same shit I'm saying right now. How many J Mac, nigga? How long you been the treasurer of the fucking Intruders? How many motherfuckers? Grown ass niggas, you know, that be at that motherfucker that could have coached that. I mean, that could have ref that fucking game, my nigga. Them games, period, nigga. Like, I'm not understanding. And I come from that. The reason why I'm saying that is I come from that. J Max in class, he said he's a teacher.
J Max in class. Oh shit, my. Yeah, because that's J Max.
I grew up. I used to play basketball at Davy Lopes, nigga. My uncle Mosi was there reffing. Fucking George Towie.
Everybody,
like,
man.
Lee Butler.
Yeah.
Niggas that knew the game was reffing, nigga.
They was reffing the game. We wasn't letting. And if we did ball game, somebody would have jumped out of the bleachers.
That fucking whistle on, nigga.
Threw that whistle on and was like, yo, let's go, let these kids play. Why that didn't happen in football?
You, nigga.
Why that didn't happen in football? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. You know what I'm saying? And I hope everybody, we're not coming at nobody. We just trying to get a clear understanding of.
Fuck that.
You understand what I'm saying?
If you feel like I'm coming at you, we're coming at you, that's because in your conscience, you know you should have fucking did it.
You should have did it.
Shut the fuck up.
I hear that. Be quiet.
This is the problem with today. We wasn't raised like that. Why the fuck are you trying to raise your kids like your kids ain't dealing with the struggles that we had to deal with coming up. So you not in them same morals and principles in them that turned you into the person you are. You're part of the problem.
That's a fact, man. You're part of the problem, bro.
It takes a village.
You're part of the problem.
A village.
If you're raising your kid straight off, and she done straight off to wait.
Trap is my family by choice.
Fact.
Auntie Nisi, Uncle Mosi chose to call me their nephew, nigga.
Auntie
Love
Lori,
me like their
peace.
nephew, nigga.
Love me like her nephew.
I'm not blood to Trap, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
Nope.
I'm closer to Trap than a lot of his blood cousins.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And we was just talking about that. We was just talking about how the eras has changed. You know, understand what I'm saying? Cause I seen it on Facebook. I forgot who wrote it on Facebook, but shout out to yo. And they wrote, yo, I grew up when my cousin was like my brother.
This is what I'm saying.
My cousins was like my brothers.
Like I call
you know what I'm saying? Me and Derek grew up like brothers.
Come on, nigga.
You understand what I'm saying? Everybody thought we was brothers. You understand what I'm saying?
Soul, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Like,
saying? Derek and my cousin.
J-Mac.
Oh, here comes J-Mac's calling me right now. Oh my God, this is why I love J-Mac. J-Mac.
What's up, OG?
What's going on with you, man? I'm live here on the podcast.
I'm tapping down there.
You don't know what happened, bro?
Nah, what's up? What's the
What happened with the kids not playing the game? The refs?
No, wait, J-Mac.
Go ahead, yeah.
It's Brandon, right quick. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Before you answer before you say what you was about to say, how long you been going down there to this Intruders film?
There'll be 10 years.
All right, how many grown men do you know that was down there that know the game better than them refs that could have ref this game?
It's not. Listen, it's because it's the Intruders. Because somebody called me up and went off on me too. They was like, "You're out there refereeing grown men flag football when your organization doesn't have referees." I was like, "Listen," I was like, "First of all, everything's ran by the white man, so you can't just go out there and referee because they'll suspend intruders on the back end. They don't like intruders on the back end. All right. Remember, I'm a referee for the state, bro.
All right.
One of the guys that runs the referee organization in the state of Rhode Island is a former state trooper.
All right.
Okay.
The Cowboys gave me the name of the guy to get referees. I was like, that nigga don't like you guys. He was like, what do you mean? He was like, it's a different guy. I was like, what's the nigga's last name? Dre gave me another last name. I was like, that's not him. The first name he was saying, Mark, go find out what the last name is. He came back, told me the last name. I was like, that nigga's on video, cussing Melissa out. He does not like you guys. I was like, but if that's what you have to go to get refs, you have to. It can't just go through anybody refereeing. You know, in this state, man, you know how white people move. You know what I'm saying? They create like a whole mob, a whole union to say that you have to go through us to referee. So Intruders got anybody to referee, but the game probably wouldn't account it.
But J-Mac, we gotta say this, J-Mac. We can't. When do we gotta stop saying? You real talk though, J-Mac. Yo, it's not what you think. The white man just don't want us. Can we just say individuals, bro?
Listen. The last time I spoke up, bro, I got suspended 6 or 7 games. That's $700 from my family from off their table. So it's to the point I don't say shit, bro. I just asked Melissa to just chill out. Melissa be right all the time, bro. Cause she be for the kids, but you know,
yes.
They just don't like it. They just don't like intruders. What's up, Big Herb?
Yes, it is. Yes, man. That narrative. I rather you push that than say, yo, it's the white man. Cause I know a lot of white men. Just hear me out, J-Mac. I know a lot of white men that will help. That will come and help. That when if they knew what was going on, they're gonna help. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I know it's not a white and black thing.
So the white guys that love coming to Intruders and refereeing the game, one of them is a teacher at Gilbert Stewart. He can't right now. He's injured. I think they called him and he was like, "Yo, I can't this season. I'm injured." Like he'll come in referee Intruders game on a Saturday. He works in the community at Gilbert Stewart. His last name's Conway.
All right.
You know, I even had problems with him. Dre was like, I'm cool with him. I don't care. I was like, yeah, I got problems with him, but if he comes for the community, I'm all with it.
Yeah.
My personal feelings to the side.
Yeah, exactly, because it's for these babies.
But that dude's injured, bro. That dude's injured. So supposedly they're supposed to let them make their game up.
And J-Mac,
So you're telling me that. So you're basically telling me that
it's all personal problems.
Yeah, that they're looking at Melissa like she's the Dame Dash of the Intruders.
Say it again.
I said you're telling me that they're looking at Melissa like she's the Dame Dash of the Intruders.
With a good heart, yep.
With a good heart.
Because 90% of the time she'd be right. She just called them out on their shit.
Yeah. See, that's not.
Yeah, you know, Melissa don't bite her tongue. She sees
Yeah, nah, she ain't never been her
Yeah,
tongue.
but the kids are being punished by personal problems, J-Mac.
Yeah,
This is what the problem is now.
This is what becomes
It's
the
becoming,
problem.
now it's a problem now, J-Mac, because now the kids are being punished for people's got personal problems now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it like that, man.
How? No, it is like that, J-Mac. That just J-Mac. Hold on. If nobody had personal problems, would them refs would have
They
been
don't
there?
like the way that Melissa's coming at them about the situation.
Prime example. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate something because last year we had a home game, bro. We're on probation for the league. Niggas is out there rolling dice. I had to go over there and beg you. I was like, yo, if you guys got any respect for me, please take that to the basketball court or around the building. They was like, why? The other home team started talking about that immediately. My thing was, I was like, what does that have to do with the football game on the field? Anything to do with intruders, people will look at the littlest and be like, yo, they was rolling dice out there. My thing was like, so? It could have been fathers that their kids are not playing yet. I just don't get it. They're out away. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's any little.
I done did it before, man. I'm guilty. I'm 10 times guilty. You remember when I used to smoke weed and you, but when you came over there and told me, yo, Trap, did you ever have a problem?
Bro, we play in Boston. We play in Hartford. What the hell you think they're doing out there?
And you know, we're not complaining. When we go to other fields, and if we go to Hartford, Connecticut, we only thing we complain about if we see some guns or them selling drugs and shit right there.
Yo, they're smoking, they're drinking, they're offering our people drinks. But when it comes to us, it's just different. It's just different. The talent in Providence scares a lot of cities and towns. So they try to just
find anything. They try to find anything. They fight.
It's just y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a referee. I don't even coach. I'm just the treasurer. Y'all got some bad motherfucking kids that are very good in sports. Other coaches, if they connect them, they're gonna try the hardest to keep you out of the organization, like Central Falls, like Pawtucket teams. Those Central Falls teams and Pawtucket teams, they're full of shit. Behind closed doors, I was sitting in the office with the mayor, with the former mayor, Alorza. He held the whole meeting. There was teams in there from other cities and towns that wanted the Cowboys to shut the fuck down. The Cowboy issue on their field where somebody pulled out a gun, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. I'm live, man. Damn, man. You might call her, man. Fuck. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm talking. That's just crazy.
Fucked up the church's money.
Fucked up the church's money, bro. Mac was getting into it. I apologize, y'all. I apologize. It's crazy. Mac gonna probably call us back, man. And Mac gonna probably call us back. Damn. Man. But what he was saying was, I just meet Brandon.
Shout out Missy, man. You know I always love Missy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She took Baby B up under her wing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I always was there advocating for Missy. She's doing what she gotta do for these kids.
Now my thing is this, man. My thing is this. It's got so personal now. The kids is this is in front of the kids now.
Yeah, now we gotta sit down and figure something out.
We got it. You understand what I'm saying? We have to figure them out.
And if he's just telling us he sat down with Mayor Alorza and this is coming out of these motherfuckers' mouths. Directly, nigga.
Now, the second part of this I want to talk about, and he brought me right into it. All right, now.
Oh,
huh?
Was that him?
He said we'll talk. He's doing something. All right. Hey, yo. So what I'm saying is, right? We're gonna talk about it because let me get right to the post. Let me get right to the post, man, because he brought me right into it. And first and foremost, some of you parents, but But the bottom line is these other
Those who don't know, well, they need to know.
He can read that. That's what he's typing right now. He ain't done. J Mac still going.
He's saying bottom line is these other cities and towns want Providence teams out the league so they can recruit Providence players, especially Central Falls and Pawtucket teams. Hold on, he's still typing.
He's still going. I say that because I seen a post that
they give Providence organizations a bad name, then try to take their players.
And I see a lot of that happening. Tell him to call, man. I see a lot of that happening. You understand what I'm saying? I see a lot of that happening. You understand what I'm saying? I see a lot of that happening. You understand what I'm saying? I see a lot of Providence players going to play in other cities. You understand what I'm saying? But what I want to say is this. To you parents in the stands, we must got to be respectful to the other parents that have the other players on the field. Right, B? It's all right to cheer for your kid.
You don't want, when it's your kid being disrespected, you feel some sort of way. So why it would be stupid for you to think another parent ain't gonna feel some sort of way.
Now, before I go on, because this is gonna be, I got to tell you this. A lot of parents don't want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. Yo, listen, Brandon, when you understand Baby B's playing, and I'm on the opposite team, the opposite team, and I'm in the stands right next to you, we're all in the stands together, and you're screaming, go ahead, Brandon, do your thing, blah, 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 blah. I'm screaming, do your thing. But when you start saying, Brandon, break his jaw, the disrespect, oh, that kid stinks. Number 12, when you're disrespecting somebody else's child,
that's what it is.
You're going too far.
It's a kid game.
Your parents got to understand that.
Yeah, man.
Let's cheer for our kids.
At the end of the day,
but don't wish no hurtful. Don't wish no nothing but you and your son's success and have a win. Don't go in there, break his jaw. I hope his leg gets broke. That quarterback stinks. Don't. These are children. Some of you parents are taking this too serious. These are children that are developing. Let these children play on the football field. Don't sit there and disrespect these children in the stands next to the parents and stuff. Don't lower yourself to that. Enjoy the game, man. Yeah. If you one of them parents that you fucking stay, you one of them wants to car. Go watch it from over there where you could do it right there in the crowd and cause a problem. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Don't sit there in the crowd and cause a problem, Brand. Because now, break his neck. I'm telling my boy to do that to Baby B. You're sitting there like, that's my son. Hey, yo, dog, it's my son. I don't give a fuck. Nigga might want my son to break his neck. What? Now that's a whole commotion. That's what be happening. And shout out to the parents that just don't say nothing. And they call me and go, Trap. This shit happened in the stands to me today, man. I want to snap. But I let that shit go, man, because I know that shit was a problem. But they be doing that every game, Trap. And I say, yo, you know what? I'm going to address that shit on the podcast. I'm going to let parents be conscious of that. You're a piece of shit if you do that. If you're sitting there doing nothing else but cheering for your child, your nephew, whoever you came there to cheer for, then you're wrong. You're a piece of shit. And I want to tell you that right here, right now.
Sad shit about it is I look at the crowds that be at the Intruders field, and some of them just be there just to looking for problems.
They ain't got nobody on the field. They just there to just cause problems.
Some of them got kids playing too, but they're still there looking for problems.
Sitting there ice grilling.
Yeah, big shit.
Coming to the games with little kids. You coming with any animosity. You should not come down to a child's any event with animosity.
Have that. And the funny shit will be about some shit that happened a couple days ago. Why the fuck you didn't address the shit when it happened?
Why do you do a kids event?
Niggas are soft. That's why.
I don't get it. I don't know why. This is why this is our world we live in. This is the shit we gotta go through, and this is the shit I be saying. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to just tell parents this, yo, we must, everybody, we must take accountability for us. You know understand what I'm saying? If we are not in the stands or all this disrespect in the stands, it don't lead to the field. Our kids don't, like Brandon said, man, yo, what are you teaching your kids now, man? In 2025, if you ain't teaching your kids how you was raised, man. Your mother let your sister go in a room with a boyfriend? Did your mother let your sister go in a room with a boyfriend? Did your mother let you go to school? Did your sister go to school with clothes like that? That's all you gotta ask yourself, man. You parents, if you're in it, especially if you my age, and you know better, all you gotta do is close your eyes and say, "Did my mother let me?" And you're gonna come up with the answer.
Nigga, I say that shit to myself every time I send my kids out the door since they was born. Man.
Hell yeah. It's just like my mother used to do that. You brush your teeth? Just the natural things my mother did to me. You understand what I'm saying? My mother did to me. You take out the garbage, shit like that. It's just instilled in me.
Put that coat on. I don't need that coat.
Yes, you do. You're going to get a cold.
Take that fucking coat.
Yep. I remember I used to tell my mother, I don't need a cold, Ma. It's nice. So, yes, you do. You're going to get sick. And I always got sick when I didn't listen.
Yeah.
So, when I you know what I mean? That's just how, I don't know, man. I believe that's just how we was, you know what I'm saying? I got this, man. Welcome home, Mel Matrix, man.
I know he got out.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jimmy Capo. Shout out to them guys over there, man. But what I want to say, Mel Matrix, is brother, don't let them don't do that, brother. You solidified now, and all you gotta do is G-Mac, man, and sit back, man, and eat, man. That other shit, you ain't gotta do none of that shit, bro. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying, Brandon? When you come home, I hate when I see brothers come home, man, and they try to, I don't know what it is, man. They try to, I don't know, man. They try to move too fast. Yeah. And I get it, because I was there too, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? I had people in my ears telling me, yo, you remember, Brandon, you was one of them. Yo, cuz you bugging. Yo, you not, you know understand what I'm saying? Trust me. So it's like, yo, you know understand what I'm saying? It's taking heed, you know what I'm saying? So take heed, man, Mel Matrix. You understand what I'm saying? God, that shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy, man. But shout out to J Mac, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we did that insight. Because he gave us some great insight on that, on what's going on down there, man. And I'm gonna try to get some more insight after the show. I'm gonna talk to Melissa, and I'm gonna see if I can get up with Dre, and I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna see what we can do, man, and see if I can help. You know what I'm saying? The community, how could we get this don't happen again? You understand what I'm saying? And how? See, this is how we saying, like, man, like grudges, man, stop barriers from happening, man. Word to my mother, man. These grudges people got in the city, man, we gotta dead these shits, man. Look what these shits are spilling over to the kids. These shits are spilling to the kids now.
What?
When is the community gonna say, yo, these grudges, everybody got you. If you got a grudge, you gotta step aside. You cannot have a grudge when you're in the community. When you're dealing with people, you gotta have some kind of you gotta have like another cartridge of compassion. When you're in the when you're helping in the community. Am I right though, Brandon? You can't be a live wire. I realize that personally. You cannot be a live wire in your work and you're trying to do good in the community. Yeah. Because you're really not doing good. Oh. J Mac. Oh, I bet, man. I was just saluting you and thanking you for your insight and everything, man. But I get to talk to you personally and tell you, man, I appreciate your insight on it.
The major problem is you guys have awesome kids where I don't care what the hell they do in the streets or what they do when they're on their own time. You have awesome kids that are nice, that are athletic in the community. You already know.
Yes.
Some of our people get together and they have kids. They come out the womb after. Don't nobody live there like that, bro. Most of the population is in Providence. Where do you think they're getting the talent in the off season? From Providence.
From Providence.
They create division. They create divisions between our people. I'm a teacher, so I'll hear kids say, "Oh, my organization in Pawtucket is not as ghetto as the Intruders." What the hell are you talking about? The only difference is because somebody's baby mom or baby daddy sleeping with somebody and they don't want the kids to be around them. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Personal problems.
That's it, bro. The same stuff go on in the same organizations. I sat in a meeting in the former mayor's, I think this is when we got cut off, the former mayor's office of Lawza, and I heard the guy DJ from Central Falls and other guys from other towns and cities say we should close down the Mount Hope Cowboys because of the situation that they had on their field about 4 or 5 years ago when somebody, I think, pulled out a gun.
Como?
So I said, something happened out there, and we had to go in and support Pam, the cowboy. Like, I was sitting in the office while Pam was crying, and some of these people were sitting there talking about, no, the Cowboys should close down. I was like, listen, respectfully, you guys only want a major organization to close down that's been operating for over 30, 35 years so that you could fill your organization with kids. That's why. They was like, no, it's a safety issue on anybody's field. It's a safety issue in Iowa. White people shoot white people over stuff. So this is bullshit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Forget about Melissa. Forget about that. What happens is during the off season is what other cities and towns do in Providence. They don't even use their own resources to throw their tournaments. They come to Intruders Field to do that. Why? Why do you do that? Because they know the division between us. They see how our parents react. So all they got to do is be like, oh, bring your kid here.
Yep.
Our community doesn't stick together. So what happens, it allows other people to come in and be like, oh, see, Intruders is always the problem. Bring your kid over here. Cowboys is always the problem. Bring your kid over here. That's where Central Falls, that's where CF, that's where the Eagles, that's where they come into play. You don't want any issues, bring your kid here. But then they got to deal with coaches trying to be down and calling their kids niggas. Because then now I got to hear that later. Oh, the guy KJ from the Eagles called he was saying the N-word. I was like, yeah, but you guys like that. You like that. You took your kid over there. You like that.
See, this is bigger. See, this is bigger than Nino Brown, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yo, this is bigger than Nino Brown. See, I stepped into something. This is bigger than Nino Brown.
Absolutely. And when I spoke up, me and my family lost $700 because they suspended me for 7 games. That's $100 a game. And we lost groceries and food off the table. My wife asked me to shut the fuck up. She's like, shut up and let other people speak up. And I was like, you're right. She's like, you don't even live in Providence anymore. You live in Johnston. I was like, yeah, but that's my people's baby. I was like, somebody got to say something.
Somebody has to say something.
That's how it is. That's what I mean about the white man controlling stuff. They know that we're not tethered, so they come in and take and
they divide us. We're already divided, so they divide us even more.
Yes, there you go. Yep. So
and that's sad, man. And I want to say this, man, J Mac. It's sad that because I seen with everything you're saying, I seen firsthand over the years. You understand what I'm saying? I remain quiet because I watch kids from Providence and they go to other organizations because of the drama and the madness. And to a certain extent, I understood what the parents were saying because I had some of the parents come to me and say, "Yo, Trap, why do I want my kids around all of this and I can have my kids flourishing over here and doing that?" So as a parent, J Mac, I can understand because all I want is greatness for my children. So if greatness is right here and I can move my kids to greatness instead of having chaos, I'm gonna do that.
If they're a parent that drops their kid off, sit around and wait at practice and not drop their kid off like a babysitter, then they got something to say.
Yes.
Say something.
Yes. I'm not talking about them parents that what you think were babysitters. We already went there. I addressed that many times. I told you parents that. Stop thinking that we're babysitters.
Listen, I had a parent, very well known in our community, comes to every practice and gets drunk, but then wants to have a conversation with a coach or a president about what's going down on the field. How about you don't come down there and get drunk, and then you have the conversation reasonably to where you don't go on social media and call everybody out. You know what I'm saying? So it's parents like that, like, how are you tearing the community apart or families apart by saying you have a great when you're drunk 24/7? Parents that everybody smokes weed, but bro, you can't be rolling up and smoking weed, dropping your kid off in front of the referees and shit like that. It's like, bro, like, come on, man. This is why we get the rap we get. As far as getting what you want out of your kid to learn, you need to be more involved. Go tell a coach, yo, I want my kid to learn how to be a pull-on lineman. I want my kid to learn how to be a cornerback, because when he gets to high school, that's what he's going to. A couple of my players that took from other organizations, because they live in Providence, had kids from Providence traveling to Woonsocket, bro.
Wow.
Taking their kids to Woonsocket just to not play on the Intruders.
Now, Mac, my thing is this. Mac, what's the solution, Mac? Mac, my solution, I'm already got. Mac, you know what I would do? This is what I would do if I was the sheriff of all this. I'm going to everybody's house. I want to know if your kids don't live in that area, I'm suspending your kid out the league. I will do that to everybody's kid until people stop putting their kids back into where you live. That's it.
Listen to what they did. Here we go. Listen, you ready? Here's what they did. They had that rule where you had to play where you live. But the minute they kicked Intruders and Providence Patriots out of their league, they lifted that rule so they can recruit anywhere in Rhode Island.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So now it's a bandit state.
I was dying.
It's a bandit state.
Bro, as soon as they got Melissa and them out, they started recruiting their own kids, bro. Yep.
This is a bandit.
Yep. They wanted to get Providence Patriots out too.
This is a bandit state.
Providence Patriots was okay at one point. It was okay, but then they was like, oh, hell no, we got to get them out of here.
This is a bandit state.
We got kids. Providence Patriots had a kid on their organization. They call him LeBron. I think that's his name. This is a kid that gets the ball and literally goes 90 yards. They don't want to play against him, bro. They don't want to play against him. They're not trying to play against him, bro.
Wow, Mac.
They're not trying to. He left the Patriots, came to us last year, and they was like, yeah, we got to get Intruders out of here, too.
Wow.
We don't want to play against. They don't want to play against you guys. But here's the thing. That's why they get their asses whooped when they get to high school. So I'm refereeing them games. I'm laughing because I'm like, yeah, you tried to avoid this all through your youth. They get your ass whooped in high school now.
Mm-hmm. Because you would have got that through your system. So Mac, what I'm saying is, so with the rep situation, right, Mac? How can we rectify that situation? Is that rectified, or do you know if it's rectified? Can you tell the people, is it rectified, or are we working on it as the treasurer?
So yes. Dre has worked on it, and like I said, even though I don't like certain people, those are the people he has to contact, which he already did. He contacted the head of the referee group. So he has the guy's full name and everything, and then they shouldn't have an issue going forward. You know what I'm saying? Because now he'll be talking to him directly. He's not supposed to. That's not his job.
Yeah.
It's not Dre's job to be taking care of his medical treatment and all of that, and finding referees. It's the league's job. But because Dre won, he's like, yo, the kid's got to play, bro. He's like, so if I got to contact somebody we hate, so be it.
That's a fact. Yo, salute to Andre Isom, man.
So that's where we're at. I'm like, yo, forget about my personal feelings. Forget about yours. Call the fucking referees. No, J-Mac cannot just referee because he's a referee, because I'll get suspended again.
All right. Okay.
It even happened with shit. I coached at Moses Brown. They didn't have referees. They tried to get me to referee. I was like, if I referee and somebody drives by, I get suspended. My family loses money. I can't do that.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. But J-Mac, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you for shedding light on the situation and a lot of other situations that are going on during the league, so parents and people of the community could be aware of what's really going on. Because like I told you when J-Mac started talking, yo, this is bigger than Nino Brown. No bullshit. This is bigger than Dino Brown. This is just about the refs now. This is about them. The recruiting shit is messed up. There's a lot of things that are messed up with this situation. I didn't know they tried to kick the Mount Hope Cowboys out. Man, they're a branded name. How many has the Mount Hope Cowboys had? Are you crazy? We would never get. We got your back, Pam.
Under Mayor Alorza, probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
Nah, see, everybody left it over the east side, J-Mac. You should have let everybody know about that. Because that's everybody's problem. We all should have stood behind Pam. We all are going to stand behind Pam if they ever try that again. You understand what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. You can't just abolish something that's been there for years and at a winning level.
Yeah, bro. We were sitting in the mayor's office. I was like, wait a minute, you guys are crazy. Why are you trying to close down an organization that's been operating for 30, 35 years because they had one incident? I was like, man, they have incidents everywhere. It depends how we move on. What's the solution? Not to shut them down.
Exactly.
All right, we're talking about kids' careers. Yeah, we're talking about kids. Man, how they talk about shutting it down? We're talking about, that's crazy, man.
Our inner city kids in Providence have so much talent. Look at Justin Denson on TV. Look at Little Hurl. Look at so many kids at D1 schools. Kids going to the NFL.
Shout out to the Lassiter. Dave sent me Lavelle Lassiter, man. Yo, oh man, first time he touched the ball, 35-yard touchdown. Bow! That's how we do it from Providence, Rhode Island. Yo, when I seen that, yo, I jumped up. Yo, let me tell y'all something. Yo, we got this shit going on out here, man. That's why I need y'all to focus on your kids, man.
Listen to this one. Trap, listen to this. The league is so messed up that they let Massachusetts teams vote on whether if Providence teams should be in the league. Fall River voted against us. I was like, wait a minute. They're not even in Rhode Island. How do they get a vote? Yeah, they're in our league, so they get a vote.
Wow.
Fall River's in the damn league, and I'm like, how? I think a Dorchester team's in the league. How, bro? How? Ain't nobody trying to see no Providence. Everybody's trying. Yo, you know what's also scary? If the kids at Central that go there from the inner city, if they all had good grades and played basketball and played football, ain't nobody beating them.
Ain't nobody beating them.
Nobody's beating them. Hendricken's not beating them. With the system Central has right now, they don't even get blown out by Hendricken. It's always like a 1 or 2 possession and they lose. It's always a 1 or 2 possession and they lose.
Wow.
The kids in our inner city was sold into the program to get good grades and be athletes, be student athletes. Ain't nobody nobody's beating Providence teams. It's gonna be the same thing like back in the day when Roland Hanna and all of them was playing.
When they were just rolling over things.
For a whole football team and stuff like that. More people playing for the basketball teams. It wouldn't be like this.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mac, you know what we got to do? We got to get you on, Mac. You know a lot of what's going on, Mac. Hey, Mac, there's a lot of things that's going to, Mac, because this is wrong, Mac. What's going on with the kids and Mac, people, because it's only going to get worse if we don't shut this, we don't make note to this now, Mac. It's only going to, in the next 3 years, Mac, there ain't going to be no Providence teams.
Bro, I'm telling you, I spoke up, and they was like, you know what, we know what to do with this black motherfucker. We're going to take $700 from him. He's going to shut the fuck up. I was like, you're damn right I'm going to shut up. You take almost $1,000 from me and my family?
Hell yeah, Mac said, I'm done. Bang! They silenced his ass. But yo, Mac, I just want to thank you, man. We appreciate you here at the No Longer Trap podcast, and I love you, brother. You know that.
No doubt. Yo, anytime you want me to come through and sit in with you guys, just let me know ahead of time.
All right, got you, Mac.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to G Mac, man, for real, man, because he did shed a little lot of light on what's going on.
But that's wicked shit.
There's wicked shit going on. I'm ready. There's wicked shit going on. Yo, there's wicked shit going on.
And I you know how I am, man. I don't tolerate the dumb shit. So it's like I can't bring that type of energy to this type of situation. So we need the community to step up and speak the fuck up.
Yo, we need the parents. We need all of you, man. We need everybody at this point because this is getting terrible, man. You understand what I'm saying? People pulling out guns at games. See what happens. See the trickle effect. You almost got an organization thrown out because of your stupidness.
For 33 years, the Mount Hope.
Because you want to pull a gun out. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who did it. I don't know what the situation was. I just heard it. I'm just speaking in general. You understand what I'm saying? So it's sad that you got to go through that. If you got to bring a gun to a children's game, you shouldn't even go.
You shouldn't be there.
I'm not going to no game that I got to bring a gun. I'm not going to no children's game that I got to bring a gun. If you got to bring a weapon to a children's game, you don't come, man. Just come with your fist, man. They should be able to defend you. Ain't nobody should want to bring you harm at a children's game where they're going to take your life.
Exactly. But I told you there's some of these motherfuckers is out there looking for trouble, though. Their sole purpose there is to start, instigate some type of trouble.
Some type of trouble. Not to come, they came down here with malice in their heart.
Exactly.
Hey, people, we must come with love, man. If you ain't coming with love and to watch a children's game, man, don't come, man. It's getting terrible now, man. It's getting bad now, man. Come on now. Let's go, man. It's No Longer Trap Podcast, man. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow, man. Same time, same place, man. You already know, man. So, you know what I mean? Your big good look. You already know. Pulling up. Got me high as shit. Got me high as shit. Hey, yo, if you see this nigga, pull him over. He got moon rock. But I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. This weed, yeah. Oh my God. I know they're like, yo, these niggas is high as hell. That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, man. That's a fact. I'll salute everybody still in the chat, man. That's how I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that.
Like a petition will help overwhelming situations with the referees.
Yeah, we got to come up with a solution as a community so that don't happen again. I'm not going to hold you. We got to come up with something as a community so that don't happen again right there. That can't happen again. See how many kids was disappointed?
Yeah.
You know how many kids was hurt?
Oh, yeah, bad kids.
You know how many kids was hurt? Come on, man. Just imagine how Baby B would have came home.
Back to school, they thought the season, they were trying to start the season off right. You know, took all the fucking energy out of them with this. Like, it's like, damn, that's how they starting us off?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's some fucked up shit. We're talking to the adults right now. Ain't no kids that really be watching this podcast. This podcast is strictly for the parents, nigga. So we're talking to the parents right now, nigga.
We ain't talking to no kids.
There ain't no kids watching this fucking podcast unless they're watching it with their parents, my nigga.
No kids watching this.
So it's like, what the fuck?
Everybody in our city, ain't no kids watching this. This is parents. This message for the parents. The parents that are on the sidelines watching these games. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, this is a message to them. We got to clean up. The solution is to get about 12 men as refs and will never happen again. Yeah, that's a fact, Dennis. That's a fact.
Yeah, what if the people in the fucking office is hating on us?
Hey, cuz, you know what it is? Cuz it's getting personal. They're taking personal grudges, or we're not going to show. They boycotted the game. You know them refs all boycotted the game. Some of these refs don't like Melissa. So what they did was, this is what I think happened. This is not facts. What I think happened was, yo, bro, don't go to that Intruders game. We're going to boycott that. So if they call you to go, don't go. Don't go. Because, come on, everybody called out. It's like they blackballed the ref. And come on, man. That's what happened. They blackballed it. That's just my opinion. I think they blackballed it. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the refs just blackballed it because they don't like the Intruders?
Nah, if what J Mac is saying is true, then Fuck. There's some fuck shit going on down there. We need to go down there as a people.
Yeah, we need to stand in solidarity.
Yeah,
we need to stand together and find out what's going on. I really think that us as a community, we need to get a community meeting and we need to sit there as I'm talking about a community from every side of the town. We need to sit there and we need to everybody that has a football organization and we need to figure out what's going on. Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if they did that to the Intruders, they could do that to the Cowboys
That's
next.
what's gonna
They
happen
could do
next.
that to the Eagles
It's
next.
Gonna,
They
gonna
could,
happen
yeah.
to every
They could do that to the
they're
next
starting
team.
with the Intruders.
They started with us.
It's gonna trickle right the fuck down.
So what if they want to boycott an Eagles game?
Cowboy or you being a what's the name and you not trying to be there to help the Intruders is gonna hurt you in the long run. Because you ain't gonna have nobody there to support you when they're trying to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah. And that's what we got to think about. It's not about organizations. It's about the kids. We got to stand in solidarity. We got to say, yo, all organizations in Providence, we got to come together and say, yo, you know what? Come on, we got to stand as one. You understand what I'm saying? They not kicking nobody out. You understand what I'm saying? Not for nothing like that. Now, if they did some other crazy things, then that's another thing. But for something like that, nah, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. Oh yeah, some people. I just think they boycotted. I think they all because there's no way all the refs in the city didn't. No ref come down. Come on, they all called out. They all didn't want to make the $125 or whatever they make. That's just an ill coincidence.
Yeah, no, that ain't no coincidence. Like I said, it starts with the Intruders, though. If motherfuckers don't come together, you heard what J Mac just said, nigga. Fuck all that.
I just believe that you couldn't find no refs in the city, bro. See, what happens is before the day before the Pop Warner games, every ref is sent an email that, yo, you got to show up at this park. You'll be working from this time to this time. That's what, yo, so this was already formatted the day before the game. See, these refs knew they wasn't going to show the day before the game. They knew that they wasn't going to show the day before the game, Brandon. I don't know, man. The more that I'm thinking about this, the more this is not looking right. You got to talk about rip the service, changes, carrying in the. What does that say? Weeks is. There's service on the weekends and service on. I gotta stand up and read that.
He said you gotta talk about rip the service changes coming in a few weeks. It's not looking good at all with several routes not getting service on weekends and service reductions.
Now, can you tell me what routes is not getting? I gotta look into that. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna look into that. You understand what I'm saying? Because what are they gonna not bring the buses by the hoods no more? To stop. That's probably gonna end up looking. I don't even know what's going on, and I could already see that he's probably leading towards, yo, they're gonna stop the buses from going down Elmwood Ave, Broad Street at a certain time. Reduce. I'm telling you, watch the hood suffer from this bus thing, because we're the only ones that use the bus. You understand what I'm saying? They're not using the bus way out North Kingston, and you know what I'm saying? Their bus is not frequent like that. They're using the bus out here in Providence. So I could already see where he's probably leading with that. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna look more into that. So until tomorrow, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place. Peace.